Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn may inherit Liam love triangle problem. A Steffy and Hope charge could spell trouble, so let's bandy Liam's request and what it means for Finn. Liam's visit to Finn's office, where he'll pound over a concern that's been on his mind. Liam knows all his waffling played a big part in why Steffy and Hope have faced so important hostility over the times, so he wants to undo the damage. Although Liam can't go back and fix the history, he'll be determined to produce a better future for the maters of his daughters. Liam can't make a establishment vaticination on whether he's got enough time to negotiate his thing. It's tough to say how long it'll take this brain excrescence to progress and end Liam's life, so he'll want to make some medications. Still, he'll anticipate Finn to do what needs to be done, if Liam can't help Hope and Steffy head down a more peaceful road. During office visit, Liam will push Finn to promise that he'll bring Steffy and Hope together. Still, he'll want Finn to help keep the peace and make sure everyone gets on, if and when Liam's gone. Of course, effects have changed without Liam's knowledge since Hope and Steffy are formally connecting for his sake. Steffy's decision to confess to Hope about Liam's inoperable mass was a game-changer and helped them have commodity in common again. Hope and Steffy are uniting in their love and concern for Liam at the moment. That said, we should also suppose about what might be after Liam passes down since he's bringing it up. Liam's asking Finn to attack the Steffy and Hope design could be significant. Could this be an indication that Finn is inheriting Liam's old love triangle? Liam may not be around to blend between Hope and Steffy presently, but Finn might be coming. Although Finn preliminarily shut down Hope's advances and made his devotion to Steffy clear, that doesn't rule out unborn love triangle stories. They are really getting relief of Liam. There's a chance Finn might take his place as a source of Steffy and Hope conflict. Finn's sweats to bring Hope and Steffy together could eventually set the stage for further hostility especially if he starts bouncing between women like Liam did for so numerous times. No matter how effects play out, Finn will inherit a problem incompletely caused by Liam's love triangle. It'll be intriguing to see how Finn deals with any Hope and Steffy issues that are still on the horizon. Finn may make the pledge Liam wants to hear, so stay tuned for updates on any intimidating news and tricky dilemmas. Bill to face a life-changing stunner. Liam will be determined to make his dying want come true. Luna makes a bold move, but how will Finn respond? Keep reading and let's talk about what's coming up in the CBS cleaner pieces. Hope, who just set about that Liam is dying. It was indeed Liam who told her, but her own adversary, Steffy Hope, will be affrighted and in unbelief for a bit, also reality will sink by. As Hope tries to reuse this stunner, she'll make an agreement with Steffy. Still, will the two women be suitable to get along until Liam's last breath? Liam has formally dragooned Hope and Steffy to find remission. It's not clear why it's so important to him, but it is. Liam is more focused on Steffy and Hope chancing mending than he seems to be on his own prognostic. Liam might also spend some quality time with Beth. Suckers saw Liam have some special moments with Kelly, so Beth will be coming. This alliance could lead Hope to give Steffy a genuine reason for the Forrester Creations preemption. In light of the Liam situation, Steffy could extend an olive branch by allowing Hope to come back to work. Liam will probably push for this, of course. Hope would most probably be on exploration, but it could produce a new path. That could give Carter stopgap of a reunion with Hope. Daphne will continue to be an issue, however. I could see Steffy asking Daphne to back off Carter, just until they get through Liam's illness. Still, Daphne seems to be obsessed, so she's not going to back down. Still, Rich will be suspicious if Hope comes back to FC. Steffy might give a cover story or explain Hope apologized. Ridge will still wonder if commodity differently is going on. How Bill reacts when he learns about Liam's condition. When Liam tells his father it happened right there on his living room bottom, that could have Bill go through a lot of guilt. Bill will want to make effects right before Liam dies, but how can he do that? There's also Luna, who'll stay for an answer from Finn. The croaker made a pledge to Steffy. Still, Liam's death judgment could have been re-evaluated, abandoning Luna. Brooke to explode like a powder keg. Will eventually gets rid of Luna. Elektra continues opening up to Ivy. Daphne to continue pushing Carter to move on. The nose wants Carter for herself, but he's still hung up on Hope. It's prickly Daphne to no end. The nose formerly gasconaded that she was infectious to men and women worldwide. So, Carter's resistance must be thwarting to her. Daphne also wants Carter for herself. Daphne will keep getting close to the susurrus and trying to betray him with her scent. Carter will continue defying Daphne, simply because his heart isn't ready to move on yet. Daphne isn't willing to stay, moreover. Daphne herself told Taylor she was going to push it along. While Daphne is luring Carter, Brooke just happens to eavesdrop. What Daphne tells Carter will have Brooke exploding. Will told her to get lost formerly, but Luna just keeps trying to get what she wants. While Will was gaping at his phone, Luna stripped down to her undergarments. When Will looked up to tell Luna again to get lost, he was waiting to see her without clothes. Indeed, though Will might be tempted, he gets relief of Luna. Still, does Will confess to Elektra what happened? The last thing Will requires is for Elektra to defy Luna again. While Luna refuses to give up, Elektra keeps passing in Ivy. Elektra has talked about girls throwing themselves at her swain. At the same time, Elektra is determined to stay until she's ready before giving into passion with Will. Ivy will keep encouraging Elektra to stick to her beliefs. Still, if Luna keeps throwing herself at Will, she could feel pressured to give in before she's ready. Ivy mentioned if she didn't stay, it could be traumatic. So, I've to wonder if Ivy was forerunning. That's what Hope Logan is presumably allowing to herself recently, as she's going to have an each-out fight with her #1 nemesis and love rival, Steffy Forrester. That's because for Hope, enough is enough. She's simply not going to let Steffy win this time. Hope has easily had it, as she'll soon find out that Steffy was the only person who knew about Liam's hospitalization. You'd suppose that Steffy would do the right thing and give Hope a call too, seeing how Liam is also her baby daddy, but it sounded like Steffy only allowed about herself during that moment. In fact, she didn't indeed call anyone to let them know that Liam was in the sanitarium. Hope has had quite the horrible time with Steffy. The favorite Forrester son has made Hope's life hell by canceling her fashion line, Hope for the Future, and incriminating her of being the architect behind the failed Forrester Creations preemption attempt. Still, it seems like a day doesn't go by that Steffy isn't ripping Hope piecemeal for one reason or another, if that weren't enough. Steffy makes it sound like Hope is the biggest wrongdoer in the world while she's nothing but a saint. That's why Hope is now taking matters into her own hands and making it clear to everyone that she's not going to stand for this kind of treatment presently. Enough is enough. Hope's claws are out and she's not playing around presently. Dispensable to say, effects are about to get unattractive. There's a veritably good chance that Taylor might go behind Ridge's back and sleep with Carter. Still, it's that he's surely the kind of person who tends to fall in love with the beautiful woman who happens to be standing right in front of him, if there's anything that we've learned about Carter over the times. He's no different than Ridge Forrester when it comes to the way he operates with the other coitus. While Ridge has always gone back and forth between Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes, Carter is the kind of Joe who just falls in love incontinently with anyone beautiful enough to give him the fewest quantum of attention. Carter and Taylor are soon going to commiserate over their failed love lives, and before anyone knows it, the two of them are going to grow close enough presto, too. Still, there's a veritably good chance that Carter and Taylor are also going to get enough busy under the waists, if that's not enough. It's not like he hasn't done this ahead. Carter also had a secret affair with Quinn while she was still married to Eric Forrester. Whether or not Ridge finds out about this remains to be seen, but in this little fictional city of Los Angeles, no secret stays hidden for too long, right? It's only a matter of time before the verity about Carter and Taylor's affair will come out and Ridge is going to explode.